I suffer in silence because, let's face it, nobody wants to hear a man's woes. I suffer in silence because nobody wants to deal with the weak man as it goes. Nobody wants to hear it when he's sick. Nobody wants to hear it when he's hurt. Nobody wants to be around a man who's got one foot in the dirt. Nobody wants to get messy but call a man when the time comes to be. Then act it seems like a man is on filth after he's gotten the job done. Like that's the only job they see fit for him to do. It's true. We do these dirty jobs because we have to. We do what's not expected of anyone when we do what we have to do for our children and family. We do what we have to because we're men. With that being said, let me tell you a little story, yet it tells of no heroship or glory. After my accident where I shredded my knee, I couldn't work for about 2 years. I was on all kinds of assistance help programs and was okay, but I didn't feel productive. And to me, productivity is key. So when I was able, I wanted to go back to work, yet work said I was a liability, so they ultimately fired me. Even after saying they had a spot I could work, job applications after job applications proved to be the same. Liability, they said. Hella lame. I finally got the job I'm working at now. Been there for a year. However, since I started working, I've been dodging notices from eviction to cut off because I'm not making close to what would get us in the clear. I've been turned down by countless agencies for assistance for this reason or that. From making too much for the program to my family's more important. Besides, I don't like your hat. That last reason is a big one because in those departments that are designed to support it seems there's a judgmental woman that runs it. Seems to me they just judge me because I'm a man and I'm asking for help, or my last name is not important, so they ultimately think they are above it. I've written to and went through every application process you can think of from Brown County and got denied because I work, yet I don't make enough to pay rent, and they say try another agency with a smirk. I tried my tribe, yes, every program they told me to. The one said they do not allow children to be homeless in one line, then the next say I got denied because I retained my employment. Like what? The next denial from my tribe with rent was because I didn't live on the reservation. I'm just 1/4 off the line, like a quick strut. My food share went from $9.50 to $10 when I got the job there. Old Mother Hubbard isn't the only one whose cupboards are bare. Rounds and rounds I went explaining my situation to this agency, that entity with little to no success. This eviction notice is the one that broke the stress levels for sure because I can do nothing to keep my family secure anymore. I've tried everything I could and fell short of the goal. Taking an L is all I've been doing. I can't take anymore. Thoughts of robbery and illegal things run through my mind on a day-to-day. I don't, though, because my wife tells me everything will be okay. So I suffer in silence because a man's supposed to have his things in order, have his stuff together. A man's supposed to be the one to provide for and protect his family come any weather. Whether or not he does is up to the individual, they say. Just have to hope the Creator has a plan for me, helps me find a way. I'm sick of begging for help. I'm sick of eviction notices. My eyes are getting blurry. I'm sick of final notices in my sight. I'm sick of being looked at like I'm a lesser. Please, Creator, shed me some light. The only thing that helps is singing with my kids. That and my baby girl's smile. When I'm down, that helps me shift gears. My grandkids are there. That helps hold back the tears. So now we must move and there's no prospects in sight. We're hella behind, steady trying to keep up is an ongoing fight. I don't need to be pitied because I pity for myself already. Feeling of bummishness and failure runs through my mind steady. So that's why I say I suffer in silence because nobody wants to hear my woes. I've been turned down by my own tribe even. Like really? Are their programs run on blood quantum as well? That surely blows. So if anyone out there is still reading this and you have a room available, let me know. I'll be real appreciative. I got kicked into pride because I couldn't keep us here. But the rent keeps going up and I can't keep up with it. So we have to go. Yes, been on the housing list for over a year now. Moving like a snail. They don't care. Every time I call, I get their voicemail. When I did get through, I relived my story to 3 different ones, each telling me, oh, I don't work in that department, I'll transfer you. Then I explain again, then switch me to someone else. What? You think this is for funds? If you couldn't help me in the first place, why ask what was wrong? Just nosy is all, looking to talk about someone to make their lives interesting over beer pong. So I'm kinda low at the moment. Please forgive me if I'm not myself. I'm sick of being poor. I need to finish this chapter and leave that book on the shelf. Thank you. I'm down, but I'm not out yet. I'll make a way. I always do. On that, the house, you can bet.